This is game week 21 of the Ballon d'Or power ranking. So we are covering every match that took place from Tuesday to Sunday last week, game week 21. So we had a lot of Premier League action, we have Spanish Super Cup semi-finals and the finals, we have FA Cup action, we have French Super Cup, Paris Saint-Germain and Marseille, we have a lot of matches including the African Cup of Nations to cover. So let us see how players end point this week and rank in our top 30 Ballon d'Or ranking. And I'm so excited because there's a lot of changes in our Ballon d'Or ranking this week. A lot of changes that might shock you. Some might look controversial, but if you follow this Ballon d'Or top 30 ranking from the beginning, you will know why players end their position where they are in our Ballon d'Or ranking. So as of now, we have one thing that has always been constant in our top 30 Ballon d'Or ranking this season, which is Kylian Mbappe being the top of the Ballon d'Or power ranking with 208 points despite not performing in 2 matches. Of course, he was injured and he came in the Copa del Rey final. He played, but he still scored 0 points, meaning he has scored back-to-back 0 points in 2 game weeks, yet he's still top in our Ballon d'Or ranking, but other players behind him are catching him closer. So we have Michael Olise, brilliant performance, 5-star performance. He's now second in our Ballon d'Or ranking. He managed to score 26 points. While in third place, we have Erling Haaland, who has always been second. Now he's going to third place in our Ballon d'Or ranking, followed by fourth place, Lamine Yamal. He has not really scored. He did not play in the game against Atletico Bilbao. He played against Real Madrid. He scored 6 points. And he finds himself fourth in our Ballon d'Or ranking. Hurricanes drop further to 5th. So this is what I did this week. For all the players that won the Super Cup, I gave them 10 additional points. 10 points for winning the Super Cup. So the likes of Yamal, Rafinha, PSG, all Barcelona players earned 10 points. All PSG players earned 10 points. They also won the French Super Cup. All Napoli players earned 10 points. So they also won the Italian Super Cup or whatever they call it over there. So back to our Ballon d'Or top 30 ranking. So we have Declan Rice, his 6th, Pedri Gonzalez is 7th, Virgil van Dijk 8th, Vitinha 9, and Joren Timber 10. So that's the top 10 of our Ballon d'Or ranking. So the top 10 remain pretty much. The only changes is Vitinha made his way back into the top 10 Ballon d'Or, while Jude Bellingham fell off to something like 15 in our Ballon d'Or ranking. So Bellingham was top 10 last week. Now he fell off. So for you to come up from 10 to 15, it means there have been a lot of movement. So that's that for now. Other interesting parts in our Ballon d'Or ranking is the bottom of the table. The bottom of the table is very, very interesting. Szoboszlai 16 points, moving up to 16. Fermin Lopez, between the both legs in the Super Cup final, that's Athletic Bilbao and Real Madrid, gave him a total of 17 points plus 10 points for winning the competition, 27 points. So he was really close to the relegation zone. Now he's 106 points, 5 away from the relegation zone. Now we also have Lautaro Martinez, 0 points he dropped. And let me just go straight to where it matters. So let's see our relegated players this week. We have Joshua Kimmich, Bukayo Saka, and Sheki. It's a little bit unfair to Sheki that despite scoring 12 points, he's still relegated from our top 30 Ballon d'Or. But the thing is, a lot of cup bonuses, like Jules Koundé had 10 additional points, João Neves had 10 additional points, so that's why he is dropping from our top 30 Ballon d'Or. So we have Sheki, Kimmich, and Bukayo Saka. They are all dropping out of the top 30 Ballon d'Or ranking this week. Now they'll be replaced by one Rafinha. Rafinha scored in both legs, that's at Bilbao and against Real Madrid. He took the game personal and he had additional 10 points. So, to be honest, he deserves to be in the top 30 Ballon d'Or. At least he is number 28 for now. So, depending on how he continues performing, will determine whether he stays in our top 30 or he drops down. Now, we also have Joan Garcia. He has been perfect for Barcelona, outstanding. Do you know Barcelona has been able to keep back-to-back clean sheets right up to the Clasico where they conceded 2 goals. They kept about 4 or 5 clean sheets, moving on to the Clasico where they conceded 5 goals. Barca is keeping clean sheet while keeping a very high line, meaning Joan Garcia had to make a lot of saves within those 5 matches, but yes, he kept clean sheet. When you see Barca keeping clean sheet, you think that the defense is super good. No, the goalkeeper was outstanding. In all the 5 matches he has played and kept clean sheet, he has averaged at least 3 saves per game. And you know, in our Ballon d'Or top 30 ranking, goalkeeper earn points for making saves. So every 3 saves you make, you have 2 points added to total score. So Now let's talk about Ademola Lookman. It's only fair that this guy enters our top. This guy has been brilliant for Nigeria, scoring back-to-back, assisting, doing everything. So pretty much it's Ademola Lookman and Victor Osimhen that are the carriers of Nigeria. Of course, Victor Osimhen is already in our top 30. Lookman is just joining now. At one point, Osimhen was on fire, scoring, was the top goal scorer of the UEFA Champions League. So that's the period where he finds himself in the top 30 Ballon d'Or, and since then he hasn't looked back, keep banging goals after another. So guys, that's all for our top 30 Ballon d'Or ranking this week. So see you next week. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, whatever. Just do to support this channel so that I can keep producing quality videos like this, and you see where your favorite players rank in the top 30 Ballon d'Or. And don't forget to drop whatsoever comments you have. I'll be reading all your comments in the comment section, and I will try to adjust based on your comment. But remember, I follow all player statistics and their points. So, but I'm still open to listening and respond to your comment and your opinion. And if you have anything like any points you want me to highlight, or any part of players game that you want, aspect of players game that you want me to attribute points to it, I'm very open to do that. So see you next week.